I gotta straighten you out. Ah, ah. Salvate discipli, salvate omnes. Alright, now we're back. Alright, that was a little bit of a mess up. Oh, I feel like you guys are still not posture up. Okay, well, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some more Latin prefixes this time around. A Latin, not pronoun, but preposition. Goodness gracious, Liam. All right. All right, now we're here. Okay, so back at it. Would love to have you support me wherever. Latin and Layman's Rhetoric Revolution. I'll mention my Ko-Fi super quickly, and then after that, I'm going to shut up because you can go support me monetarily, non-monetarily. I mentioned the Ko-Fi. It seldom is seen. It's all good. I'm still going to mention it. Thank you so much for those that have contributed and tipped. Love you, and I know who you are. Shout you out. You guys rock. That being said, though, let's learn something new together, all right? Because I bet you didn't know about the inner workings of these words. Because what we do with etymology, etymos being the true sense, ology, the study of, we're looking at the true sense of these words. And if they have, retained that meaning that was its genesis, gens, gentes, coming from that type, origin, class, race, tribe, dealio, that genesis, the creation of, and if it's kind of stayed true and held that meaning throughout time to modernity. It changes, language changes, it's an ever evolving thing. Don't tell me that Riz was being said by people back in antiquity, and if they were, um, um, my life is a lie. So, with that being said, professor being a professor of, or when you profess something, fess coming from fati or fas sum is going to be its fourth principal part. Fess is going to be that PPP having been revealed, it comes from to reveal. So, having been revealed before, essentially, that's what a professor does. And a professor with that OR is someone that is the practitioner of uh, somebody that's saying something and revealing it before for you to learn, absorb the knowledge, and then let it percolate in there for the eventual test. I don't know. But yeah, problem. Blem coming from balian in the Greek, which means to throw. This is where you get anabolic, catabolic, um, ballistic actually also, but blem, no, not Drake. But blem coming from to throw in front. A problem is something that's thrown in front of you that you got to tackle. It's like an obstacle. In fact, stickle, standing in place, again, standing against, essentially would be another way of kind of etymologically deriving problem. Todd here, pardon the sweat. My little mustache. Last one, pronoun. What is a pronoun? Well, noun comes from nomen, meaning name, pro meaning for. What is a pronoun? It's a name put in place for someone as like an antecedent, right? Because you don't want to be redundant, right? After a while, you don't want to say Liam did this and Liam did this and Liam did this. You end up having pronouns, and my pronouns would be him, he, him, his. You may be she, her, hers, they, them, theirs, zer. I don't know. I see you regardless of. With that being said, I hope you learned something new. Just some pro words for today. Now go away. Tempus est discedere. And absorb the knowledge.